Yo, welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K Sap. And today I got three special guests in the building with me. But you know how we always do before we even start the show, I'll bring them back in. But before we start the show, you know what I always tell them? I say, DJ, cut the beat.
Yeah. Simply Ball Dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up! Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's the punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line. For that round table talk, ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too. For their views on our dudes, Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic, check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion, yeah. Simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
Yo, just like that, we right back in, man. And I want to give a shout out to my man James IV for putting that intro together, man. But as y'all can see, man, I got three special guests in the building. I got Howard Adams in the building. How you doing, Howard?
Hey, it's good. It's good.
It's good. And they got his son Chase in the building, man. How you doing, Chase?
You already know, straight out of Orange, Texas.
Orange, Texas is holding it down today, man. Family in town, Orange, Texas holding it down. Got my man Martin in the building, man. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Glad to be here.
Glad to be here, man. I appreciate y'all taking the time, man. We was watching the game, man. And I just want to get y'all's opinion on what y'all see in the first half of Game 5 of this Boston and Golden State series. I'll let you take it away first, Chase.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is my first series I actually sat through the first half, but I think Boston is holding tight enough. I mean, a high-scoring team like Golden State, if you keep them close, you can always win a game when you keep a high-scoring team the lead down as much as possible.
Man, that is respectable, man. I see the same thing right now. You know, the calls ain't going Boston's way, but, you know, right now they only down 12. So, I mean, Golden State should be up at least about 15 to 20. But, you know, as long as Boston holds around and hangs around with Mr. Cooper, man, I think they can steal this at the end, man. And I think the calls are going to start to even out. But, like, right now, Boston got a lot of open looks. They're missing a lot of shots, man, and missing a lot of free throws, man. But I hope they clean it up in the second half. So, Martin, what you see from what you observed from the game?
I'm like everybody else. This home court advantage right now is the only difference in this game right now. Boston getting a lot of open looks. They're just not dropping things. Second half, if they can just drop a few of those shots, things are going to start turning around for them.
Man, that's great. That's a great observation, man. I mean, you're sitting there looking at the same thing I'm looking at, man. Plus, I'm sipping on some drink. You know what I'm saying? And it makes things look a little bit different, man. You get you start seeing calls when you're drinking. Like, man, make the call, man. Call the foul. So, Harry, what you see on that, man, from what you watching?
Well, I think at the end we're going to see a good game between both teams, and I think it's going to be a fight all the way to the end.
Man, I totally agree with that, man. And before we get out of here, that was our first half analysis, man. We're going to come back on the second half, man. So y'all guys got anything to say before we wrap it up and come back for the second half live broadcast?
I got Boston winning by 9 points.
You got Boston by 9? I think Boston, man, if they can just, withstand the barrage, because, Golden State is a third quarter team. They like putting teams away in the third quarter. So I think if they can come together and Boston can weather the storm and going into the fourth quarter, at least be down by 5 or something, I think Boston will pull it out in the fourth quarter. So how you think about that, Martin?
I'm saying Golden State don't go ahead. Home court, they just not going to be able, Boston not going to be able to overcome. It's too much for them.
And like I said, a lot of people think that Boston can win in 7. Boston got to win tonight. They got to wrap it up at home, man, because I don't think they can go back to San Francisco and win a game 7. So if Golden State wins tonight, man, Golden State will win the championship. So, Harry, what you think? You think who you pulling for? Who you think gonna win the series?
We got to be ready for 7 games.
Got to be ready for 7 games. Chase, you think it's going 7?
I'm taking Boston in 6, man.
You taking Boston? That's what I said. Boston in 6.
Going with the Fountain of Youth.
The Fountain of Youth.
Yes, sir.
Man, I agree with you on this. Honestly, whoever wins this game tonight is going to win the series. Point blank period.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Y'all hear that? It's not today's price, man. Say it one more time.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Certified.
He's certified.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, and before we wrap it up, man, I'd like to, tell all my audience, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. And we're going to catch you on another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Once again, I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. And I appreciate my guests, Mr. Howard Adams, Chase Adams, and Martin. And we're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.